So what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement, still moving, subscriber trying. You see the thumbnail. Normally, I do videos and it takes 5, 6, 7 days for them to upload because I got them in order. I'm gonna let this one breathe, right? So you see the thumbnail. That's Dwayne Wade's son slash daughter with his boyfriend slash girlfriend on the Easter picture. And the only reason I'm using that thumbnail is because it was recent, because they're young, because they made, the family made this stuff kind of public. So I'm just using this as a public, not service announcement. But like, this is, this is an issue. I'm going to tell you why I say that. So once again, you're putting something on camera that you wouldn't do with heterosexual children. But an irony of this, technically, this is a heterosexual situation, which I'm going to get into. You wouldn't have your son with a 12-year-old girl kissing on camera. The family might not approve of that. You see what I'm saying? Not just, the other child's family might not approve of that being plastered all over the internet. But that's just silly parenting to me, And you add to the fact that this is supposed to be a homosexual relationship, right? It adds like, what are we doing? Because you're just promoting this for them to just go ahead and have at it after Easter breakfast or brunch. Like, I don't get it. But come to find out that the boy who's a girl now is kissing a girl who's a boy now, and what you call that, identifying as another gender. So you mean to tell me y'all switch genders to date regular? That's so it's still boy meets girl, sorta, somehow, some way. I keep coming up with funky. Anyway, Snoop Dogg reference. That just came out of nowhere, I know. But let me just go back a little bit, because this intrigues me also. Some years back, before the son wanted to be a girl or decided to identify as a girl, his stepmother, Gabrielle Union, said, she wants the boys to have a preference to date, dark-skinned black girls. Now, what's interesting to me is, it's kind of weird that, you could say predominantly mothers, stepmothers, since this is a stepmother situation, sisters, black women, and you can say sometimes black men. I think it's more rare because of the single-parent household dynamic. The old, if they can't use your comb, don't bring them home. Don't bring somebody here that's not part of our race, ethnicity. But it's all good if you're in the alphabet community and you interracially date. So if you're a boy, you can't bring a non-black girl home because that's treacherous. But if you're a boy who's supposed to like boys, you can bring a non-black boy home, and that's all good. And it's like, see, when people say it's confusing, it's kind of, it's a little bit, it's hypocritical. It's not to be taken seriously. It's just a phase. It's just not to be paid attention to with as much vigor. And people go, I want to be heard, and I want people to accept me, and I'm having a human experience. I got that from Dave Chappelle when he was doing his comedy special. He was talking about the guy that transitioned to be a woman, and he was just saying, I'm having a human experience. And Dave was like, I get it. But for us, it kind of looks weird that your human experience is to be the opposite of what you were born, to do the same thing that heterosexual people do. So you want to be a woman to date men. You want to be a woman and date men, or date women who want to be men. And it's like, but you're a guy and she's a girl, but y'all just shop in different clothing sections, and and you grew out your hair and she got a fade. Like, and then it comes to the, she's not going to want to be a protector and provider for you. And you're not going to be able to be a nurturer and a homemaker for her. So, it comes off like it's boy meets girl, sort of, but y'all not really finna go all the way down this road, because the way y'all going, it kind of looks a little off-putting, because people just don't think you're really on it like that. Not to that extent. So, and using kids to do it, it's like, come on. Y'all doing things with these kids that y'all wouldn't do with heterosexual kids, and that's just putting too much sauce on it. So, excuse me. And some people will say, listen, man, it's not your kids, mind your business. I get it. But I can also say, hey, I don't put my kid out like you put your kid out. So you put this out. So if you want this to be a private thing, keep it private. I mean, you doing this for attention, so you're getting attention. So what's the problem now? But I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. But like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.